we've done a video on wheel hardness where we talked about the short A and D scale, and we've done a video on wheel size. But we also need to talk about wheel shape and width, because this changes your contact area with the rink, and it is key that you get the right shape for what you want to do. So I've got different skates on and different wheels. They look very different, but they're actually very similar. They're the same size and they are the same hardness. But what is very different is this is a square wheel. I know that sounds a little odd, but I mean it's got square edges. The edges are square. And this is a rounded wheel, so the edges are rounded. Now these are my monster truck wheels, these ones that I use outside. If I was going to trail skate, I'd use these wheels because they're going to bash the debris aside. They've got a nice big surface area. I'm nice and planted on the ground. But if I want to go outside and do some rhythm skating, then these are better because they're a lot more maneuverable. But that rounded edge gives me a lot more maneuverability, even though they're quite sticky. When I say I would use these for trail skating, it's because I can get a lot of push. So if you think that square edge, I've got so much more contact with the ground. So when I push myself away, I can use that edge. Whereas if I was to use these for trail skating where I'm push, 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 I haven't got so much surface area, contact with the ground, and I haven't got so much to push from. So having that edge just gives me that little bit more bounce, that little bit more push. So we're talking about contact area. We have to talk about derby wheels, because they are incredibly wide because you want to take the corners at speed. And this gives you more control and it gives you that contact area that's bigger to hold you in the corner. Whereas something like this, that's incredibly narrow, gives you such a small contact area. So if I was going to go to a rink that I knew was very sticky, then I would use a hard, very narrow wheel, and that would reduce my contact area with the rink, give me less resistance, and hopefully make my skate a lot better. Whereas these give me lots of grip and power, and they hold me on these corners. I can go really, really fast, and I'm stuck to the rink. And I've got all that wheel to push from, and I can go so, so fast. The power in these is instant, and you can see why derby players use these. So I'm on my roll line wheels now. These are my nice big soft squishy ones, and these are my super special fabulous ones which have got this groove. Now these are kind of sticky slippy, so these are fantastic because they've got that groove. You've got a reduced contact area, so it's really easy to slip that wheel for turns and pivots, that kind of thing. Now again, artistic skaters tend to favour this squarer wheel like my heliums, because as we've said, you've got that edge to push from. But not only that, if you think you're doing a jump, and if you're slightly off, then it's more likely that a rounded wheel would slip out from underneath you, but a square wheel just gives you that little bit more contact area, and it might mean that you save that jump. So hopefully this will help you when you come to buying your next set of wheels. I'm Katie from Skatie, and I'll see you next time. Bye!